Maybe somebody has the answer to this, and I've been searching around trying to find why, and I don't have the answer. But you know when tax day is, our tax day, when the taxes have to be filed?
I believe it's Monday, April 18th.
It is. It's not the 15th.
Right. We got 3 extra days this year, and I don't know why. But
That's
we'll
my
take them.
question. So what is the reason? Anybody have any idea why this year it's not the 15th?
Leap year.
It's
Leap year.
You're going to
So we
go
actually
leap
have-
year?
Yeah.
Leap year.
Actually, we have
Leap
4
year,
extra
leap year.
days. We have the 29,
you
and then we have
technically do,
16,
yeah.
17,
Yeah,
18.
that's true. Yeah.
I was so desperate for my refund money that I filed as soon as I got my W-2s, which was early February. Now it's gone.
I faked mine and filed on December 20th. Didn't work out well.
Wow, you got these early.
Yeah. So, Christine, do you have the answer on that? Do you know why we're the 18th this year?
Because it's Emancipation Day in D.C.
Is that what it is?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because it used to be we'd get the extra day because of Massachusetts Patriots Day. And but now we no longer file in Massachusetts. I don't know why. I think we file in Virginia or something like that.
And Christine is correct. Emancipation Day, typically celebrated on April 16th. It's the day that President Lincoln signed a law ending slavery in Washington, D.C. April 16th this year falls on a Saturday.
Maybe we file in D.C. then.
So Emancipation Day will be celebrated on April 15th, so they can't do it on the 15th.
Got it. So that gives us a couple extra days. You get the weekend to get everything done and get everything out by the 18th. By the way, in Massachusetts, I believe Patriots Day is on the 18th, so they won't have to file. Anybody filing in Massachusetts, which is not us, will not have to file until the 19th.
Really?
I think. Or maybe they have to file on the 15th because they don't get Emancipation Day. I don't know.
You get one or the other.
Doesn't matter. For us, the date is the 18th. So that gives us an extra day. That's good news. Good news for those people.
Are you the only one in the
like
room who
me.
hasn't filed?
No, I haven't filed.
Oh, you haven't either?
Yeah.
Okay.
Christine and I do things together, Manaski. I'll let you know.
So,
when we're
sometimes
gonna
it does
file.
seem that way.
Doesn't it kill you though, Christine? Because
Sometimes.
I'm the one that's always like a day late and a dollar short. And doesn't it? Isn't I'm the last person you would want to align yourself with? But somehow, by the numbers and the gods and everything looking down, it just happens.
We,
Crazy.
I think one of the reasons why we get along is because we have had similar life experiences
yeah.
that affect our lives similarly, and these young cats
Have no idea.
Have no idea.
Yeah.
Thank God, and I hope that you never do.
Yes. Hope you never have to have a wisdom tooth removed because you won't know what it's like. By the way, do you have your wisdom teeth?
Weird. I have two of them were taken out, and then two are like embedded in my upper
Which would be
jawbone,
they have to take your head off to be able to get them out. Yeah.
which is a procedure that I sometimes wish they would do.
Well, Mrs. Bellino, we're going to have to go through your brain
Sorry.
into your jaw.
No, they said they'll just, and they probably have because I was like 20 years ago when I found this out, they will just gradually dissipate into my brain.
I had never had a tooth removed until about a year ago, maybe
Really?
2 years ago, when I was chewing on those Christmas red and white and green almond
The
candy
almonds.
covered almonds,
Jordan almonds.
Jordan almonds, and I cracked a tooth. It's the first time I've ever had to have a tooth removed. They couldn't repair it, and they had to remove it. That was a lot of fun. Speaking of the gods and everything kind of lining up, I don't know. I thought Manaski was onto something on Sunday night, or was it when did Syracuse lose?
Saturday
night.
Yeah.
I thought Manaski was onto something with the numbers because we were talking about the significance of the number 44.
Right. And then
when Villanova won by 44, I'm like, what is going on? This could be real. Now, meanwhile,
You don't believe in any of this
I don't
stuff.
believe in any of that stuff. And this is what happens when you watch sports and you're really, you're wishful thinking. You're looking for anything possible that could line up. And maybe what it meant was 44 meant the death of Syracuse's run.
and I was actually thinking as well, I convinced myself because there are so many superstitions with sports that I had actually had this thought process on Saturday. The whole 4-4 And one of the 44s was Coleman, and then his nephew or son or whatever Dajuan Coleman is on the team, and the game's 4-4. Everything we just talked about. And I said, if they go to this championship game and there's all these 4s, and then they still lose, that tells me there's no superstition. There's none of this stuff works.
You know, I should have tweeted this whole thing out that we had worked out with numbers to Scott Flansburgh, the human calculator, and he'd have been all over it. He would have completely, but then that would have they would have gotten beaten, and it just wouldn't have been so good. All right, a couple of life-saving stories. Somebody says like the number 18. If you're watching vinyl, the number 18 on vinyl, it works until it doesn't. That's all I can say on that. I don't want to be a spoiler. 13-year-old boy in Arizona saved his baseball coach's life during practice the other day. See this? The coach collapsed on the field, and the boy used CPR he learned in Boy Scouts to revive him. The boy's name is Nathan Boyer. The coach, Isaac Wenrich, he had a massive heart attack and probably would have died on the spot if not for the kid. Listen.
Well, I remembered it from Boy Scouts a little bit from like a couple years ago. Like it sort of like ring a bell. It's like, okay, you need to lock your hands and just start like pushing his chest.
Yeah. Kid kept yelling, "Give me a canteen! Give me a canteen!" No one knew why, but he still saved the guy's life. Let's see here. And then Kevin Costner. Did you hear that Kevin Costner saved his wife's life from a shark? She'd been attacked by a shark, and Kevin Costner, who plays a hero in the movies, but here he is in real life saving his wife's life. Now Kevin Costner has come out to reveal the truth about the fact that he saved his wife from an attacking shark. Here we go. So he didn't play any role in it. You ever notice about Kevin Costner, though, is like, for instance, here is Kevin Costner playing an American. Kevin Costner doesn't care what the script says, who the person he's playing, what language or where they're from. He just
sounds like Kevin Costner.
He just sounds like Kevin Costner.
He's the anti-Meryl Streep.
He certainly is. Yeah.
I heard no time
for the story, but there will be. Hold on. I got a break at WIBX.